Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome with me, Alpha by Omega Rome. So we are closing on to year 200 BC and we are sort of diverging from the historical path. Now it is 206 BCE but by 200 we should have owned pretty much all of the coast of Spain and probably even parts of Oretania. We should also be done with the Second Punic War, so we'll see how fast we can get involved in that, which is why Rome had their positions in Spain, because they got them from Carthage. We should also own a little bit of this territory in Macedon here, which we don't, but instead, we got quite a lot of the territory in the north, and we got quite a big chunk of Illyria. So, yeah, I'm doing my best to go as historical as I can. Carthage is gonna be really important. We need to defeat them. But turns out we should probably go after Aretania sooner or later, because these coastal territories would be historically ours by this time. Probably Ilar-Cavonia, Cessetania and Indicetia. I would guess, based on the maps that I could find, these would be the territories that we should own. Now we do own parts of Contestania, so this would be Tarraconensis, and that would make me pretty much historically accurate. Later on, we will need to take a little bit of Carthage, this territory, and then Roman forces spread along the coast, or northern coast of Africa to be precise, towards the Ptolemaic kingdom. Kind of interesting that they never really spread west from here, probably because there really wasn't that much happening in these areas. And there was also a large kingdom of Numidia in this time that was a stout and determined ally of Rome, so they never really felt the need to do anything with that. Anyway, as I mentioned, we are planning for the second war against Carthage. We have the naval parity possibility here, which would increase our ship recruitment speed by 15% and lower naval maintenance cost. I'm gonna activate this the moment when we actually go to war, because at this point we really cannot. And I think we ought to also build a number of ships. We're getting quite a lot of money here, so I think we could definitely pay for at least 20 more Hexiers just to boost our fleets. We've recently gotten these Octeers, which is really good. We had a chance to get Octeers before, but I passed on it because it didn't seem like a good idea at the time, so we're gonna keep them here for now, and instead we're gonna get, I mean, 5 of them isn't really that much of a good fleet, because there's so little of them that we cannot really put them realistically anywhere. We would need more of them. And I also think that we can only get them if we invest into the military advances when it comes to the navy. I think you need something like Centuria, or maybe here, professional, nope, catapult decks, double bow. I'm not sure which one. What is the hex here? Does any of these say that? Nope. Corvus. Corvus is a really good Roman invention. Advanced restaurant design. Now I know that you get it somewhere from here, but I never remember which one. But we should really start investing in these a little bit. Anyway, let's unpause. We need to get a little bit more political influence so that we can lay a claim on this area that was underhandedly taken from us by Carthage. And then we're just gonna go into war against them. I have a plan that we will land somewhere in the eastern territory, and I would really like to plunder Carthage, and eventually during the Third Punic War, when we will win, we're going to take this territory and we are going to raise Carthage and make it a settlement. Just to be a little bit historical, there might actually be an event for this. We'll see how that's going to go. Yeah, this one we can get after this war. depth of Carthage. Become a tributary of Rome or go to war. And then they can decide. I mean, getting them as a tributary would not be that bad. But Carthago Devendas is not a bad idea too. Alright, 19 gold, 19 political influence, 324 gold. Let me start building up those ships. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's a stockpile shortage. Postumus, you are a little bit corrupt. And the governor of Iberia. This was Kursko Hungary. Postumus can cover the cost, man. He let this happen, so we're gonna pay the cost. We're building a city in Justia, so okay, we don't have a guy for religious advances, and we need Claudii to be there. And unfortunately, the smartest Claudii is at 7. You seem like a much better guy for the job. 11, actually, that's amazing. Which means we need to replace someone. Either a Fabii or a Corneli in some other office. Okay, you're at 11, 11, 8, 8, 5. You're a Fabii, alright. That could work. Yes! Caius Claudius Severio. Dude, you're so corrupt. You're even more corrupt. Jesus Christ. Let's take you. You're 28. So you'll have enough time to get better at this job. You're only a statesman of 8, but you have time to get better. And that is what is important. Alright, so now we have 21. I'm just gonna lay a claim to this province. Court actions, fabricate a claim. Scrollman. Wait, is this yes, Contestania Centralis. It's gonna be fun. I mean, it should be relatively easy to hold this one without the enemy being able to do anything. My god, we are just on fire with these two. After the war with Carthage, we are going to start building the roads that I mentioned last time, because that seems like a really good idea. Generally speaking, alright, and we need to look a little bit at the province. Provincial. Okay, everybody, with the exception of Editania, is increasing their loyalty. Alright, we need to change these ones. Your religious unity is okay, but your cultural unity definitely isn't. Same with you. Cultural unity needs to go up, and we don't have any more political power. Alright, who's the worst? You guys, but you're getting better. You are still heavily disloyal. Jesus Christ. Olana. Yeah, we know about this one. There's not much we can do there, though. At this point, they are so disloyal. And that was a Gallic uprising, which makes it much, much harder. Alright, so not much we can do with that. Horses? Iron. Sure. Okay, so already Carthage. So just take out. Alright, we'll need an army here to actually hold on to this territory. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Man, you're really bad when it comes to this. You all are actually really bad when it comes to this. We don't have a single good general, except for you, and that's still on a 6, which is historical, to be quite honest. Roman generals weren't all that good in this time. Alright, you're 62. You're the governor of Illyria. So what would work is if we got a single good commander. He's near death. Unnoticeable, skeptical, proud, devout. Alright, he might actually die at us. So once he dies, we're gonna nominate a good general, and he's gonna accompany us, or accompany the main army to land in Rome, while the second army is gonna take Sikrovman and just hold the area in the hopes that it's gonna be okay. Your war actually didn't change anything, did it? Aretania would now join us, which is great, because they can actually fight over here while we land our armies in the core territory and see what's up. Okay, I feel like we can actually work here a little bit. So do we want more research points, like libraries? We can get more academies here. A port would be nice, but I don't really think that's gonna do much for us at this point. Migration, attraction, pop migration speed. Yeah, let's build another library. That one seems like Rome is really the, librarian research hub for us. And once we get the population capacity up, we can get another aqueduct, which is definitely going to give us quite a lot of population. 2.5, that's 10, 20, 25, 35, 45, 50, 59, 60, 80%. So each aqueduct gives us... each gives 4? Am I reading it correctly? Yeah, 4. But with 80, it should be more than enough to get us to 104. It might be enough to get us to 140. But we can always build another population capacity bonus here, which should be okay. Or we can just straight up get an extra build slot if we want to. There's another war happening here. How's Macedon doing? They are at war with Lydia. I'd like them to get involved in something like war if a phrase. At that point, I would be really happy to invade. The coming of the city of Segestica. It will now produce glass. Yeah, okay, so that was one thing that I was thinking about. If we build the cities here, it would probably pretty resolutely remove grain from the production, because the city cannot produce grain. So yeah, it would most likely do it for us. Alright, so Segestica has been finished. Conversion here is abysmal, but we're still gonna build EU. Then we could build a couple of marketplaces, and that sounds about right, because we'll have 2 marketplaces. That doesn't help with happiness though, but helps with pop assimilation and base trade routes. So do we want something else? Food is fine. Anything that would really help? Yeah, same happiness. Doesn't really help. Local noble happiness. Citizen happiness would be actually pretty good, I think. +6, because we have them really mad here. Alright, let's do it this way. I'm gonna build a court of law. Sure. You can import whatever you want. Alright, we do have enough political power now to change. Other Campania can definitely switch to cultural assimilation. In Subria, you can't and you can. Alright, you really need these, because otherwise you will be mad. Syracusa, alright, you can get cultural. Vallis, Arni, and you. Vallis, Arni doesn't really need it, I think. Once they stop being so unhappy, it should fix itself. Venetia and Siculia doesn't need it anymore, I feel. They're almost there, but I mean, once the population becomes a little bit happier, it should be fine, but we're really running it quite close to the body. Alright. Latinum actually still has culture rate of only 92%, but I think at this point it might even be better to go with something like social mobility, local autonomy, civilization effort, centralized population, or encourage trade, or acquisition of wealth. Provincial commerce and tax might be good too. An influential family. Oh, nice! That's another provincial loyalty bonus. I'll take that. Oh, come on, more barbarians? Well, I guess you're really good though. What's this outpoint go? Okay, you go and meet here. The barbarians aren't really threatening, but they're still here. We are preparing to fight. Alright, how are you guys going? 19, 21, 14. So I think one more trireme and 6 of you would be a good idea. So one more trireme and what's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sure, import salt. Okay, they're gone now, so that wasn't even necessary. We are no longer importing from Apulia, which is fine. Alright, instead move here. You guys are building. Do we have some of those cities that we wanted to deal with? Yes, Katana here could get a little bit better. They're producing a little bit here, but not that great. There could be a fort built here, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna get you... Oh wow, the assimilation is really fast here. Still, marketplace would help. We can then get rid of you in Hadria, which is a city over here, which doesn't have a Grand Theater. Is it disloyal? Yes. But it's getting better, significantly so. Are you corrupt? No. You're actually pretty good. Not very popular though, so I just have to wait. Later on we can build something. How is that governor doing? Was it the Illyrian government? Governor, yeah, near death. Come on, man. Devout, proud, skeptical, unnoticeable. I mean, there really is no reason to get rid of him. Wow, he's actually amazing. Is he ahead of family? No, he is not. He is not. Posthumous Fabius, good guess. Has 6 children. The last one is 3 years old, man. You're good. And he married Decia Cornelia. She gave birth at 45. What a woman. She's ailing. Oh, come on. More barbarians. Development of Roman law. Our legal system has grown substantially as it tries to keep pace with the needs of an expanding population and the evolving social structures of the state. As a result, specialist jurists, often plebeians, have become a social caste unto themselves to supplement the work of the judges and magistrates. The legis actiones has been supplemented by the laws of the 12 tables, providing far greater transparency for plebeians, and a more simple and open interpretation of the law is emerging with the introduction of legal precedents, or case law, in interpreting sentences. So this one is actually a really neat historical event where for the longest time the Romans had no idea how the law worked because it was all done on an oral basis. So the regular man had no idea. Okay, here we go. Wait, it's not him, it was someone else. So the Romans had no idea what the law was like, and then the plebeians pushed for the longest time to actually change this, and in the end they managed to do so, and turns out there was a lot of laws that they had no idea about, and when they learned about that they were pretty mad, but it made it much easier for them to actually defend themselves against the tyranny of the elites, because they then could refer to these 12 tables when the law was written. Oh man, you're so corrupt, I cannot put you there. I guess you Democritus, you're very old. What's your health like? Near death. Alright, well, then that it's going to be just temporary. But yeah, it was a big victory for the plebeians. Or they have absolutely no... It's actually going to do this way. You can attach and you just go or fight them. So the Romans were actually kind of... it was a big event for the Romans at that point. Yeah, once we get these forts, I'm actually gonna... once we get this territory, I'm actually gonna invest into building forts here at places like, I don't know, Kelowna and here, which will protect us from any barbarians coming in. That would be a pretty good place to actually spend some of those free investments that we have, because it would make a lot of sense. Alright, I guess that guy is just not gonna die. The Urian mate, near death. Skeptical, proud, devout. So Fabii. Are they actually causing damage though? I've never really checked if they heard the province somehow take slaves or something. 2, 3, 11. 2, 3, 1, 11. Yeah, I don't see any damage done to the province. It's kind of interesting. You can go and fight them. Man, we're wrecking in gold. So we wanted to invest in here, didn't we? Yeah, okay, now we can. Let's get you up. And I might actually put one of these... Nah, I mean, the capacity... Yeah, that barely makes any reason or any sense. Anaras... We don't have any city here, do we? Nope. So it would make sense to build another one somewhere here. And Sagundum is a city, so that one definitely we can invest in. Siege of Sadia is lost. Is that a... It is a freaking fort. How did you manage to get it so quickly? Or did I forget? No, I put the fort maintenance up, so what's up with that? Go, guys. And it's 204 BC. Yeah, we have a bigger army. And they have a turbo commander as well, so... Alright, now they retreated. Where are they going? To Sania? Will we eliminate them here? No. Alright, they're moving here. So let's kill them. That will give us the fort back. And we're doing fine. Alright, and we were thinking about building a city here somewhere, didn't we? Yeah, I wanted one here. Wait, what the hell? Where are you guys retreating to? Alright, so in Sania we are going to get rid of the iron. Guys, all come here. Alright, we finally eliminated them. Finally, and alright, we need to get a move on. So you are now officially removed, and we need the best possible leader here, which is you. And I really don't want to put you there, nor you. But I guess we don't have much of a choice. You're at least a little bit less corrupt. Taurelios doesn't manage. So power base 0. Alright, so you won't mind. You switch these things again. Cultural, always cultural. Cultural. What is this process? Civilization effort? No. Cultural. Alright, and he is leading this army. So you can now go to Ostia. We are going to move all of our navies to Ostia in preparation for the fight. And we are also going to raise all of our levies. So you guys go there as well. This army is amazing. 15,000 heavy soldiers. Let's put the light infantry. We now even have almost enough for a flank size of 5. That's pretty good. So you are going to be deployed to Carthage, and this smaller army, which is over here, which is about half the size, is going to be deployed to this area where they are going to together with you hold on to this province and repel any Carthaginian attacks. Now we can now go with naval parity, and I'm going to put the fleet maintenance up, which actually makes a lot of money go down the drain. And we need to figure out where we're going to land. If we want to land in this area, there is a lot of forts here. 2 of them, which would make it really hard to go against Carthage, which itself is not protected. We could maybe land... Yeah, they have it pretty well covered. Tapshar. Is there any good provincial area where we could land that it wouldn't... I guess coming here is a good idea, because we could make do with the size of the terrain here. You just take this area and then march north. You have a lot of food here too, and there's a lot of... Yes. So it would be easy. We would lay siege to the province of Bisatis and take it from there. Alright. A ruler is born, Decius. Alright, so let me just select... Wait, deselect you and you, and merge all of these, which means this navy is how big? 71 ships, which is not enough. Alright, so we still need to merge you with classes 3. So like this, and now you got 95 ships, which is enough. Alright. And being led by a very good governor, or very good commander. So we can embark the army. And the other navy doesn't have enough ships either. That is a problem. Alright, so disembark army. You guys go first. And the navy is gonna take you here. Then transport the small army there. And the rest is gonna go to Carthage. Oh man, do we want the tax? We don't have anything else really to go with, so yeah, tax. Corruption charges. The alleged crimes of the notorious Nunus Claudius have finally caught up with him, and the ongoing trial in Rhagium has the entire region on edge. Oh man, he is really corrupt. In a desperate attempt to maintain their position, Nunus Claudius has sent a clandestine message to Metius Claudius Cacus, the consul, promising desperate sums if the state will intervene in his behalf. Oh dear lord. You are yourself a little bit... Oh, you're just and harsh. Man, this would be amazing, but no, we can't. We unfortunately really can't. The main army is going to be accompanied by you. Well, you are gonna... Well, I mean, both of you can actually go there and take the navies. An envoy... Request imports of wine. That's actually pretty good. Alright, we're missing a position for one of our allies, but we're gonna end this episode here, but I just want to end it on the high note where we're actually going to build some stuff. So Rome can now build another building because there's 130 people living here. So let's build an aqueduct. Ostia can also build another thing. An aqueduct sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Or we could build a great temple and start converting these guys, but no, we need an aqueduct, unfortunately. So can you guys, another aqueduct. Now, Lavinium, we have been working on that one. Tibur, we have been working on that one, and Kures. There's an iron mine. You have wood in Circe. That seems like a good candidate for another expansion, but yeah, we'll wait. 10, 11. Tarentum has been quite neglected by us, looking at the numbers here. So you build. My. You have a lot of people to convert. And you have a pretty decent... Okay, built a grand temple, an academia, and marketplace and library. Alright, that actually consumed most of our gold. And then we have Aternum, which also needs to be developed by us. Alright, you're working on this. Let's build a marketplace here, and we're gonna invest in you by a library as well. And then Great Temple, that's gonna come in the next episode. Anyway, the Great Second Punic War is coming soon. I hope you will enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next episode where we're actually gonna do that.